think that I want to date a woman, but I don't. I want a motherfucking monster cock!
What is up, homies? It is CP, the Monster Gamer, with my boy Siggy V. What's up, man?
Yo, yo, yo. What's up, CP?
Not much, man, but we got some breaking news here. Call of Duty Elite 2.0 will be coming this year. Siggy, you got the down low, the 411. If I can bring out my white side on that. Tell us about it a little bit.
All right, so Activision announced today on their earnings call. Actually, it was announced earlier today. The 2.0 was something that they were going to officially launch to coincide with the next Call of Duty title. They announced that 1.5 million people paid the premium annual membership for Call of Duty Elite, period. So now the question is, what exactly?
75 million, correct, Siggy?
75 million bucks. Yep.
Damn,
now
that's a lot of Lamborghinis, man.
I'm pretty sure
well, that's about
402's
75
laughing.
Lamborghinis, actually.
Yeah, he's flipping everybody off and saying, fuck you, everybody. Woo!
In my Lambo.
Instead of fuck last stand.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it just brings a question, though. What's going to happen with people that are elite already? My first question when I read this 2.0 is, are they going to have a hardened edition of Black Ops 2? And you know how when you buy the hardened edition, you get the $50 elite membership?
Yeah, and you get the passport, too. I hope there's another passport.
Oh, and that, don't forget the Juggernaut avatar. But does this mean if you already have elite and you already paid for it, that harden is free for us? Or are we just paying the $50 only? I mean...
No, I think this is my opinion, and we were kind of talking about it before, is that you're going to have to pay. It's an annual membership, so you're just going to have to pay it again. I mean, right? Or
I mean, that's the thing, though. All right, let's say it's an annual membership, which means every year you're going to expect it to pay $50.
Yeah, November 8th is when we pay the $50.
$50, okay. Well, but what I'm saying is, though, when we buy Black Ops 2, and there's a hardened edition that's $50 more, what's the incentive for us that's already paid for the elite services?
But it'll already be over, is what I'm saying. It'll be expired by that point.
So we're spending $150 for Black Ops 2 for no incentive? I mean...
Well, I don't know. I mean...
What I'm saying is the reason why the hardened edition, quote-unquote, was $50 more this time for Modern Warfare 3 is because you're paying $50 to get the elite right there, right then and there. That's the reason why they charged the $100 for the game. Well, now if they're charging $100 for Black Ops 2 for this quote-unquote Call of Duty Elite 2.0, we already have the elite. Does that mean we're paying another $50 when it drops? I mean, is it free for us, the elite part? Is that the $50 they're taking out of it? I mean, I don't get it.
Dude, it's Activision.
So we're double paying then. We're going to pay $50
what Activision is doing, that what they just did to us, is a double dip.
They're fisting us. That's what they're doing.
They fisted us, and they're doing a double dip, and they might do a triple dip if 420 has anything to say about it. By the way, you can also send donations to Activision. I will put it in the link below. They are really struggling right now for money. So
definitely.
Those Lamborghinis need detailed, and that's what's up.
Here's the official numbers that they came out with today. I keep saying today, but we're posting this probably tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
So, as of February 9th, when they announced this, $775 million on the first 5 days of release is how much they made. And then they officially crossed $1 billion in sales in 16 days. And they were very proud to announce that they broke Avatar's 17-day record for the first entertainment property to cross the billion mark in that many days.
Wow.
So, congratulations, Activision.
You know what? My hat's off to them. You know, I'm glad. I will say this. Honestly, I troll Activision and everybody else does, and they all hate on 420. But I like the fact that a video game company is leading the way in entertainment. Just to put a little bit of a positive spin on this, because I know everybody likes to hate on Activision, but they beat, like you said, like they beat Avatar. They've beaten other franchises in less amount of days. And I think that's actually... What do you think about that, Siggy? I mean, video games are no longer becoming nerdy in a way. It's like they're more mainstream. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, I think it's a good thing. Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously, if we look at what's happening through YouTube over the years, the video game category has kind of taken off in its own. I mean, they've now it's definitely has to be paid attention to. Used to only be about music or movies and stuff like that, and video games is right up there. So yeah, I'm glad. Definitely happy if it's good for us. That means people are going to be listening and watching more attention to game players.
Yeah, it means
So
more, more gamers. There's also girl gamers as well.
there you go.
There's a whole section for that, which is kind of nice. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. But here's a real question, Siggy. Get back to this Call of Duty 2.0. Are you going to get it?
Only on Xbox this time. I've made the mistake in buying it for both PS3 and Xbox 360, and so far what I've noticed is that Xbox 360 is really truly where it's worth it. Because whenever you buy it for PlayStation 3, one, you still have to wait a month to get the first drop. Now I've got word that you have to wait a month and a week to get the second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Xbox is going to have 2 exclusive drops in 2 months by the time PlayStation 3 gets the first one. And the very last day of the month. Oh, wait, there's an extra day since it's leap year.
Yeah, technically.
So,
well,
yeah.
technically.
so Xbox is going to get Liberation and Piazza and Overwatch before PlayStation 3 even gets Liberation and Piazza.
That's crazy, man.
It's ridiculous. So it's worth it on Xbox, though. Everything you hope for. But you know what? I like the point you made, though. Is $50 too much in the end, or do you think it's worth it?
Personally, this is just my personal opinion so far, because I'm still enjoying Modern Warfare 3, and I'm sure Black Ops 2 is going to be badass. I'm probably going to go ahead and pay for it. I'm going to go ahead and get it. I'll send them a donation, $50 check to 420, but at the same time, this might be the last Elite I ever buy.
Yeah.
I just feel like if Black Ops 2 doesn't live up to the hype, I just don't know if I can keep doing this year after year. I mean, gaming's getting expensive. There's other games out there. That's a whole other game you could have bought. You know what I mean?
We'll just have to wait and see. I'm definitely worried about the future of gaming and how they're making their money, because it's definitely one of those things where you never expect
DLC, man. DLC, and Activision is king, and so is EA. That's why EA is the one who created that Project $10 where you had to buy new games for to get the online component, where where it was hurting GameStop and used game stores, where you would buy a used game and you still have to pay that $10. So I think that's where video games are moving, but I'm not saying it's necessarily a negative thing. I mean, there are all a lot of cool things that come with Call of Duty Elite, and I'm looking forward to the future. So you're definitely getting this, Siggy, for Xbox. Do you recommend your subs or my subs to you would recommend getting it one more time?
Let's see. Now you're putting the gun in my head, huh? Call of Duty Elite 2.0. It depends. I mean, it really depends. Because
buy or sell. Buy or sell, Siggy. Right now. Buy or sell.
The way it's sounding, I'm not buying it if you have to buy Hardened Edition also on top of that. It should be to where if you're already an Elite member and you're already going to be paying the $50 anyways for the annual service, then that means Hardened should be only $50 for us. That's how I feel. So there needs to be some kind of way that can happen for anybody that's an Elite member now.
All right. You still didn't answer my question. You're a good politician. Buy or sell right now?
Soft sell. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Wow. All right.
Proceed with caution. There you go.
Well, I'm buying it, everybody. And that's that. So everybody take care. Siggy, say your outro.
Peace.
Peace. Just peace. And never eat soggy waffles, homies. I'm out.
Yos!